Ever been chatting with a woman and she throws out a question that feels loaded? Chances are she's probing, not just making small talk. These 10 questions might sound innocent, but if she's asking, she's gauging your interest, your availability, and maybe even whether you're boyfriend material. Let's decode what each of these questions really means. Question 1. What do you look for in a woman? This is no random question. She's on a fact-finding mission to see if she fits the bill. When a woman asks about your ideal woman, she's not just interested in your tastes. This is her way of imagining if she could be in the running for your attention. If she's asking, she wants to hear you say something that in some shape or form sounds like her. Most guys don't realize that women are incredibly perceptive. They can tell if your description matches up with her personality traits, even if you're being subtle. Here's a little psychological insight. When someone asks this type of question, they're using a technique called self-disclosure reciprocity. Essentially, by sharing personal info with you, she's hoping you'll open up in return, creating a mutual connection. So, if you describe something that could easily be her without going overboard, of course, she's likely already feeling a subtle thrill. Question 2. Do you have any big goals or dreams? This question is her way of taking your temperature in terms of ambition and direction. Psychologically, she's looking for what we might call signs of a life plan. This doesn't mean she's expecting you to have a 5-year spreadsheet, but she is looking for a sense of purpose. People with goals and ambitions are often perceived as more dependable and secure in life. And for many women, these qualities are attractive because they signify stability, someone who isn't just drifting aimlessly. If she's asking you about your dreams, she's subtly checking if you're the type of person she'd want to hitch her wagon to, or at least have around for the journey. When she starts to mention her own goals, that's an even bigger green light, a cue that she sees potential compatibility and might even be visualizing a future that has the two of you in it. So, if you have dreams, don't play it cool, own it. It's a big win for her to see you're passionate about where you're headed. Question 3. What's your usual Friday night like? This one might seem like small talk, but it's a strategic move on her part. By asking about your weekend routine, she's exploring your lifestyle choices. Do you head out with friends, or do you prefer a low-key movie night? In psychology, this is a way of uncovering your behavioral patterns, things you might not even realize about yourself, but which say a lot about your temperament and personality. If you're someone who prefers chill weekends at home, that's one vibe. But if you're a partygoer, she might wonder if that aligns with her own lifestyle or if it's a red flag. And if she offers something like, "Oh, I'd love a Friday night like that," she's sending you a clear message that your style is appealing to her. Question 4. How come a guy like you is still single? Here's one that's all wrapped up in compliment and curiosity. By asking this, she's hinting that you seem like quite the catch. So, what's the story? Why are you on the market? This one's straight from the What's the Deal playbook, where she's looking to see if you're single by choice or if there's a deeper reason, past relationship baggage perhaps. The idea is to uncover what kind of single you are without coming right out and asking. From a psychology standpoint, she's taking a risk here. This question puts her on vulnerable footing because it implies she's seriously considering you as dating material. If you answer in a way that shows you've got high standards but haven't found the right person yet, she'll likely be intrigued, sensing that you're someone who's careful with your commitments. But be real with her. Nobody likes a story that sounds like it's been rehearsed. Question 5. Do you go to the gym? Now, if she's asking about your fitness habits, she's probably not ready to partner up for a CrossFit class. Although, who knows? This question usually means she's noticed something she likes about your appearance, and it's her way of complimenting you without coming off as too forward. Psychologists call this the halo effect. If she thinks you're physically attractive, she's likely to believe you have other great qualities too. And if she follows it up with "it shows," it's her way of boosting your confidence and reminding you that, yes, she notices. Subconsciously, she may also be testing whether fitness is a mutual interest, something you could eventually share together. The next time she asks, throw in a lighthearted, "Care to join me sometime?" If she blushes, you'll know she was hoping for exactly that. Question 6. What kind of music do you like? Music can be a big compatibility test without either of you realizing it. The type of music someone listens to often reflects their personality. Pop fans might lean toward extroversion, rock fans tend to value individuality, and jazz lovers may have a taste for the finer things in life. By asking you this, she's subtly assessing your vibe and wondering if it aligns with hers. And here's the kicker. If she says she loves whatever band you mention, she might be mirroring you, a psychological trick to build rapport. If her face lights up when when you mention a shared favorite artist, that's a win. She's probably already mentally adding you to her concert bucket list. You don't have to fake it though. Even if you two like different genres, you can always playfully suggest she make you a playlist. Question 7. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? This one goes beyond the surface level future talk. What she's really asking is, are you the kind of person who thinks long term? She's looking for compatibility in lifestyle and values, a sense of whether your vision for the future could include her without you even realizing it. When a woman asks this, she's envisioning the path ahead, wondering if there's a way your journeys could eventually merge. There's a psychological angle to this too. When people share future goals, it fosters a sense of shared reality. She's imagining if her own dreams align with yours. If your 5-year plan involves traveling the world while hers involves setting down roots, it's good to know up front. So share honestly, and if she smiles at your answer, take that as a sign you're hitting the right notes. Question 8. Do you believe in soulmates? This is her subtle way of seeing if you're a hopeless romantic or a realist. Do you think there's the one out there for you? In psychology, this touches on the idea of romantic beliefs. Some people believe in fate and a perfect match, while others see love as more of a choice and commitment. When she asks this, it's not just to hear you philosophize, she's checking if you're open to the idea of a deeper connection. If she's the romantic type, and you answer with a heartfelt, "Yeah, I do," that's a big plus. But if you're more of a realist, be honest. Some women appreciate a grounded view. Either way, she's filing your response away to see if it aligns with hers. Question 9. What are you passionate about? This is about more than hobbies. When she asks this, she's asking what drives you, what you find meaningful. Having passions hints that you're not just floating through life. She's looking to see if you're someone who has purpose and depth, 2 big factors for women when considering long-term compatibility. And here's a psychology tidbit. People who talk passionately about their interests tend to appear more attractive. Passion conveys energy, enthusiasm, and ambition, all qualities that are generally pretty appealing. So don't hesitate to share what fires you up. If her eyes light up and she leans in, she's hooked. Question 10. Do you want kids? This one can feel like a big question, but it's often her way of checking if your big picture goals align. If she's thinking about family in her future, she's curious to know if that's on your radar too. It's not about getting immediate answers. It's about seeing if you're in sync with where she sees herself heading. A guy who's comfortable talking about this, even in a lighthearted way, can really make an impression. Bonus insight: the repeat question. If she revisits any of these questions later, take note. She's probably giving you a second chance to expand, or she's that invested in your perspective that she's circling back. Most women won't repeat these kinds of questions unless they're genuinely interested in you. Treat it as an opportunity to go deeper and let her see another layer of your personality. Women don't throw out these questions randomly. They're like clues in a treasure hunt, hinting at what she wants to know but doesn't want to ask directly. She's seeing if you're the kind of guy she can align her life with, share laughs with, or maybe even build something serious with. Answer thoughtfully, keep it real, and you'll give her exactly what she's looking for: a reason to keep getting to know you. What do you think about these? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more relationship insights. Now, you can watch the recommended videos on the screen. I'll see you there.